everybody. Happy Saturday. I think it's Saturday. We missed you last week, but we're back this week, ready to talk football. I know we said we were going full go NBA. We're still going to talk some NBA, but football season never ends around here, so we're going to start off with some football and have some fun along the way. So good to see you, bro.
Yep, you too.
All right. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe as we go through here. Leave some comments. Let us know what you think. And let's get started and have some fun. So first off, big news in the NFL this week as the free agent, or I'm sorry, not the free agent, but the franchise tag period opened up. News came out that really no running backs are going to get franchise tagged, which is similar to last year. A lot of well, not, I guess it's the opposite of last year.
Yeah.
A lot of running backs got franchise tagged looking for long-term deals. This year, none of them are going to get franchise tagged, and I really think that we're getting set up to find out exactly what's more valuable to these franchises. Is it a young running back that's inexpensive, or is it a veteran running back that has proven themselves? So, oh, my bad. Wrong slide. Anyways, there we go. So running back free agents.
Yeah.
Anyways, I just told you we're going quarterbacks and running backs, then I went running back. So anyways, hey, semi-live podcasting. But yeah, so here are some of the big names. Obviously, we have Derrick Henry, we have Tony Pollard, we've got Josh Jacobs, and then Saquon. None of these guys are getting franchise tagged. We were talking earlier. You had some thoughts about none of these guys are going to end up with the same team again. So I'll let you kind of kick off this topic, and we'll see where it goes.
Yeah. So this year, like you said, it's the opposite, right, of last year. All the with the exception of Henry.
Yeah.
These players get franchise tag. Pollard also did not get franchise tag. He's in last year of a rookie deal. So, but either way, the two top running backs on the list, they get franchise tag. We could even add Austin Eckler to this list, right?
Yep.
And they don't get their contract, right? Well, this year, they're all going to be finding new homes. I guarantee they're going to be playing for different teams. But the kicker is they're still not going to get long-term contracts.
No.
Now, you said we're going to find out what teams value more, a veteran running back or a young running back. And what I think is it really depends on the team, right? I'm going to give you an example here, and I'm going to kind of tell you who I think Derrick Henry is going to wind up on, or would make perfect sense for me. The Dallas Cowboys, for example, right?
Okay.
You bring in a rookie running back who has to learn the system, get acquainted with the offense, but this is an offense that's ready to win now, right? So you bring in a guy like Derrick Henry, who I don't think has lost much of a step. You plug him in that offense with a good offensive line, a good running game, maybe take some pressure off Dak. I think that the Cowboys would value a veteran running back like Derrick Henry more than bringing in a young rookie running back.
I agree.
Because of the situation, right?
I agree.
So it just depends on the situation and the direction the teams are headed, maybe how their offense is going. The Saquon Barkley thing, I mentioned to you, I think that he's going to go to Houston. He's already been in contact with CJ Stroud. They've been texting. That's through the rumor mill. And if that happens, I mentioned to you earlier, my bold prediction is that CJ Stroud will win MVP next year. So
we'll see. We'll see how bold that is as the season approaches.
I know, right?
He could have been in the MVP conversation last year, to be honest with you.
He was for a good portion.
If it wasn't for him, Houston would have been at the front of the draft again this year. Let's just call it what it is. He played a phenomenal season. So
Pollard, he may still wind up in Dallas. Even if they get Henry, that could be a good 1-2 punch. I think what was proven last year is that Pollard is a better player in more of a committee and a 1-2 punch scenario where you've got a power back and then you've got Pollard with the, he's just really skilled.
Change of pace.
Yeah, he's a change of pace back, right? Yeah. Josh Jacobs, I can't really pinpoint a team for him just yet, if I'm being honest, but I don't think he will be playing for the Raiders next year.
Yeah, I don't see him playing for the Raiders either. Just the way their relationship has gone.
Yeah,
it's been rocky the last couple of years. Especially, he led the league in rushing. They didn't give him a long-term contract. Then last year he has a subpar year for himself, especially. So it'll be interesting. And he's still got a lot of juice in the tank.
Yeah.
I think I could see a contender going after him. That's a guy that again you could plug and play. He wouldn't take long to learn the system because he's just a really good guy, a really good running back, really smart player. So
yeah, I agree.
yeah, it's going to be interesting. And then there's some young guys in the draft. Obviously, I wouldn't say this draft is as deep at running back as it is at some of the other positions, but there's some guys out there that can really come in and make an impact. I know I keep saying Audric Estime. I know that he's down further on the draft boards. There's other guys that are going to be picked ahead of him.
Only like 2 or 3
that'll make a bigger impact, but there are some rookies out there that teams lower in the draft, middle of the pack, they'll be able to find a couple of guys that can come in and contribute right away. So I think I agree with you. It really boils down to what is the team, what position are they in? Are they in win now mode? Are they in?
Yeah.
Are we in rebuild mode? What exactly is the position? But it's going to be an interesting offseason for running backs, I think, especially when you see the money quarterbacks are about to make, because all accounts are Dak Prescott's about to shatter the record and get close to $60 million
paid.
And it just makes it's going to be interesting to see how running backs feel about that as that gap continues to grow between them and all the other positions. Like wide receivers' salaries are going up, linemen' salaries are going up, things like that. And really, unless you're like a Christian McCaffrey, you don't have that fat contract.
It's really leverage. Yeah,
it really is.
As a back like Christian McCaffrey, he's got multiple skills. He can. You see the 49ers line him up as a receiver in the back. Yeah, he does. He's literally on the field like 95% of the game. So,
if you're a guy like that, well, you deserve
you get paid.
Money.
So I got a lesson for you young running backs. Learn how to catch the ball and run routes.
Get all your skills up.
Get all your skills
up. Yep, for sure. All right, so that's our take on the running back free agent market, and we'll continue to monitor it as it goes along. Any news that breaks, obviously, we'll break it after it gets broken. And we're gonna move on to quarterbacks next. So in the meantime, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Tell us what you think about our thoughts on running backs, and check out the next video.